She might be the queen, but Charlotte Flair is no longer considered the top babyface on Smackdown. Woo! Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling here. And PW Insider Elite has released the internal list of top babyfaces and top heels from the SmackDown's female roster following the 2023 WWE Draft. Now, how do we know these are the legit names in the legit order that WWE threw the women's wrestlers in? We don't. However, they do release these names like every single year. Whenever it's after like WrestleMania or whenever there's been a big draft, PW Insider deliver these lists, and in fairness, they do appear to be somewhat accurate, but I just wonder how PW Insider, or anyone for that matter, gets them. Is this like the opinion of WWE? Is this the opinion of McMahon? Does he just like write down who his favourite women are in order from worst to best? But anyway, doesn't matter how they get it. Going forward, this is the order of the top heels and top baby faces on SmackDown. And what this showed to me was the lack of depth in the women's division. Honestly, the women's division just isn't good enough to be on multiple shows. They have multiple titles, world titles, tag titles. They want a mid-card title for the... No, enough. The women's division is garbage. Even the men's division is bad nowadays, but the women's division is still a lot worse than that. And they should not have all these women on different brands and have these different women titles. But we'll go through the heels, because if they do that, obviously, if the men have world titles from Raw and SmackDown, then the women need to have titles too, and it's all 50-50, it's all equality bullshit. But here's the heels. So from 6th to 1st, this is the order of the heels on SmackDown. Tamina, B-Fab, Scarlett, Lacey Evans, Bayley, and Asuka. So that is the order of the top 6 heels. First of all, I haven't seen Tamina in about 2 years, so she could be dead. For all we know, Tamina might not even be breathing. B-Fab never wrestles. There is absolutely nothing that interests me about B-Fab. Scarlett at the moment doesn't do anything other than just come out with boring Karrion Kross. So, I mean, that's another name that is wasted here, another name that means nothing. Lacey Evans, I mean, she's came back and then left, came back and then left. She's never here. Is she ever going to be here? I don't know, but Lacey Evans isn't really dependable at the moment, and I'm not saying it's down to her. It's just down to the fact that WWE obviously have nothing for her. Or they just, I don't know, maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe it's her, maybe it's the company, but at the moment they're doing shit with her. And they've been unable to do anything with her for the past couple of years. So, is Lacey Evans really your top 3rd heel in this brand? I don't think so. And then you've got Bayley and Asuka. I don't like Bayley. So, but, you know, I guess she's in terms of... But no, I'm not even going to... She's not even a good heel. I was going to give her credit, but fuck that. No, she sucks. Got a big fat ass, and that's probably the only good thing about her, to be honest. Yeah, I would say that's the only redeeming quality Bayley has. Absolute garbage on the mic. Think she's brilliant because she came out and said ding dong hello. No, it was fucking retarded. Ding dong hello. I just said it. Does that make me great? No, doesn't it? It does not. And then we've got Asuka, who is the #1, which... I mean... I'm not saying Asuka's a bad choice, but this woman is like fucking, what, 43 years old now? She's Japanese grandma, you know? It's like, I just don't see Asuka being the top heel, but I mean, whatever. Then we go into baby faces, and the list doesn't get any better, guys. We've got, and from 6th to 1st, we've got Aaliyah, Mia Yim, Zelina Vega, Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair. Let's not look at the top 2 for a minute. Look at from 3rd down to 6th. Aaliyah, Mia Yim, Zelina Vega, Shotzi. Those 4 are nowhere near being a champion. How can they be considered in the top 6 baby faces of a roster? And you're seriously going to try and tell me that the men and the women are the same? If you looked at the men's side of the top 6, even the 6th place person would be pretty decent. And look at who you've got here, fucking Aaliyah. I mean, what does Aaliyah do? When was the last time we seen her? Aaliyah 317 or whatever. Load of shite, guys. Absolute load of shite. Charlotte Flair in 2nd place, and Bianca Belair with the #1 spot. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, well, obviously Belair's going to be #1 because she is the champion, but apparently that's not how these lists operate. These lists are like viewed as like just in terms of where they are in the pecking order, not where if they have a championship or not. So even if Charlotte Flair won the title, WWE would still consider Bianca Belair the top female on SmackDown, which I thought was interesting. But I mean, when you look at how dominant Bianca Belair's been and how much time they've invested into her in this like massive Raw run, and she is younger than Charlotte Flair, and she doesn't take a lot of time off like Charlotte Flair, I think it makes sense that she is above Charlotte Flair in the pecking order. But I just don't see this SmackDown women's roster. Where's the excitement? Where's the future title matches? Look, let's say Bianca Belair is going to keep this title for a lot longer, and I don't think she will. I think she's actually going to lose to Asuka. But say she beats Asuka. How many times has Belair beat Bayley? How many times has Bianca Belair defeated Bayley? Too many times for me to remember. So you take Asuka out of the equation, you take Bayley out of the equation, and then you've basically got Bianca Belair defending the belt against Lacey Evans, Scarlett, B-Fab, and Tamina. I mean, seriously, that's fucking horrendous. Now, let's say Bianca Belair loses the belt. And it doesn't matter who she loses it to. Let's say she loses it to Asuka. All right, she loses it to Asuka. Once she loses it, they might do a rematch, and then that's that done. Asuka's got to go and look for new challengers. Now, it won't be Charlotte Flair, because Charlotte Flair only challenges someone when she wins the belt. So let's say Asuka is going to have a title reign for a decent while. That rules out Charlotte Flair. So Charlotte Flair's not going to be Asuka's next opponent. So that means Asuka on SmackDown has to defend the belt against Shotzi Blackheart, Selena Vega, Mia Yim, and Aaliyah. And we're supposed to believe that this is some great division, that is some like, oh, incredible title run for Asuka. No, I mean, the fact is, SmackDown literally have about 3 or 4 women that can be champion. Bianca Belair, Flair, Asuka, Bayley. Outside of those 4, I don't see anybody being a champion. I mean, I think if they could get the Lacey Evans gimmick correct, maybe Lacey Evans, but, I mean, come on. The likes of Shotzi, Vega, Mia Yim, Aaliyah, Scarlett, B-Fab, Tamina, they are nowhere near a title shot. Never mind being champion. So yeah, and I know Selena Vega got one in Puerto Rico, but we all know that was bullshit. Oh, you're Puerto Rican, so we're just going to give you a title shot. Is that what WWE's become? How pathetic is that? You're basically getting a title shot because you were born in a certain country. Fuck me. The company is a shambles, and the SmackDown women's roster's a shambles, and no one is interested in seeing these women compete against each other. I don't think, I mean, we're all sick of Belair. We're sick of Charlotte Flair being shoved down our throats for the past 7 years. Nobody likes Bayley, and Asuka's too fucking old and overrated. So, I mean, honestly, who cares about these women? I certainly do not. Anyway, that's the list, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Just thought I'd share that there. Pretty shit list, but it is what it is. Till next time, peace.